Throwing your hat in the ring. Are you in the ring? Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here with What's She Up To Now. Day 844. 844 days of documenting my journey from the brick and mortar corporate world of business to the online world of business. What's worked, what hasn't, the mistakes and the pitfalls I've fallen in, and I have fallen down some wells. There is no doubt about it. But I'm learning as I'm falling down the wells and climbing out that's pretty normal. That's pretty normal. And you know what? I expected that I wouldn't. I don't know why I expected that I wouldn't, because guess what? In corporate America, I fell into some wells. In running different businesses in different industries, I fell into wells. I have fallen into so many wells and had to climb out. It's mind-boggling that I would have thought that I could do something different, go online, and I wasn't going to fall in any wells, and that things would be, easy and different online, because it's marketed. Oh, everything's going to be so much easier, so much different online. But it is in some ways, but it isn't. It's still a learning process. It's still there's still a learning curve to everything that we do, offline and online. Did you learn to walk in a day? I don't know anybody that learned to walk the first day that they decided in their little brain that they were going to walk. The same is true of building any type of business, whether it's offline or online, building any type of life or career, whether it's, offline or online, because some people seem to just have their lives online, right? So, in the ring, are you in the ring? Are you in the ring purposefully moving toward what it is that you want for your life? Or are you just kind of going through your life day by day, reacting to whatever comes along? I've done both. I'm human. There's days when I just want to sit back and enjoy the world and just observe the world and watch the world go by. But most days, nope, I got a plan and I'm moving toward it. And I think that when we're moving toward what it is that we want, when you're working towards something that lights you up or that makes you happy or excites you, life is a lot more fun. I think life's a lot more fun if you choose to look on the bright side of it too, versus if you choose to be a curmudgeon. And there again, human being, done both. Been there, right? Been in chronic pain, had to get out of it. Been dead. I've actually been dead. I know, crazy, right? But I'm still here talking, so obviously that didn't stick. I think that I could make a lot of jokes about it, but I think that the afterlife wasn't ready for me yet, and I wasn't ready yet. I wasn't done here on this amazing planet. So today, what am I working on? I'm actually presenting for a mastermind group that I'm a part of, and I'm presenting my 25 extra content. What I do to multiply my content at least 25 times, and I think it's more than 25 times, but some things are a little bit duplicated, but they're out there in a different way. So for example, when I create a piece of content, I make the video and I share the same video and parts of that video and content that's extracted from that video on, actually it's more than 25 places, but I might share it as a Facebook Live on Facebook, and then that as a YouTube, I can share it on Facebook, but now it's gone through YouTube. So some people prefer the YouTube platform over the Facebook platform, things like that. There's a little duplication in there, but it ends up being a lot more than 25 different places. So I was asked to present that for our mastermind group today. So I'm doing that for our mastermind group today. And what else is going on? Get Up and Go Challenge is just kind of a bonus day today. But we're starting a new Get Up and Go Challenge on Monday. Monday the 25th through the 29th will be the 5 core days of training, followed by some bonus days and some how do you actually do this. And I may very well walk through the 25X thing. But I practiced it yesterday, and talking through it and demonstrating it through each platform takes me like an hour. It took me 50 minutes. I think 50 minutes and 19 seconds. And, that's because I'm doing it with a magnifying glass. And when I'm actually doing it, it takes me about 20 minutes, but when I'm talking about it and demonstrating it and going from platform to platform and showing exactly what I'm doing, it takes like 3 times longer. So I may or may not do that as a bonus for the next Get Up and Go Challenge. I don't think I'm going to do it today. And I'm not doing it today live. After the run through, I said, okay, no, I want this to be about 20 minutes. I don't want it to be 50 minutes, because if people think it takes 50 minutes every time, they're less likely to do it, right? The longer something takes us, the less likely we are to commit to saying, yes, I'm going to do that. Now, 50 minutes isn't really that long, because when I first started doing it, when I was figuring everything out, I mean, it's taken me 3 years to get to the point where I can do this every morning, right? Every morning for my Supersize Your Business video. I'm going to present that today, Get Up and Go challenge, winding up a couple of other people's challenges. One is on its last day, the 100K. One is on its, organically is on its last day today. A couple ended yesterday. And again, I'm just kind of auditing these, just see if there's anything new or anything I'm missing, or to give me more ideas to do a better job with my own challenges, to help more people to get up and go, to get up and get what they want and go after it than I would otherwise, right? So that's going on. Idiom today I mentioned was throw your hat in the ring, and challenges, it's to issue a challenge, or if you want to throw your hat in the ring for a political office, if you want to run for a political office, began when people would literally, guys would throw their hat in a ring on the ground when they wanted to prize fight, when they wanted to fight each other. That was the practice, and it spread and started to mean anytime you are issuing a challenge or have been issued a challenge and you want to accept that challenge, you know, I guess it's a process, right? That's actually a process. Fun Day challenge today was about making mistakes. Whoa, not a problem there. Got lots of those to share, and learning the lesson from it, which is, of course, very, very important. Actually, that was a really good one today. I'm going to share that because it was more than just a fun challenge. It was actually a good thing. It says, you must never feel badly about making mistakes as long as you take the trouble to learn from them. For you often learn more by being wrong for the right reasons than you do by being right for the wrong reasons. I have some relatives that brings to mind, you know, that have to always be right. And I will admit, when I was young, like in my 20s, maybe in my 30s, I had to always be right. And that was all ego, right? I think about it now and I kind of cringe, because I was a lot, believe it or not, a lot more in your face when I was younger, and a lot more egotistical, and I'm like, this is right, that is wrong. And now I know that, you know what? Right for you is right for you, right for me is right for me, and it doesn't even matter if we agree or not. Correct? It doesn't even matter. I wanted to say right, but it doesn't even matter if we agree, because I don't know what's right for you. You are the authority on you. You are your own guru or expert. You're the one that is going to judge everything you hear and say, does that make sense to me? Does that ring true for me? Because what's true for me isn't true for, definitely not true for my ex-husband, not true for my kids, not true for my sisters, but it's true and it feels good and works for me. And you need to determine and figure out those things for you. So that's it. That's what I'm working on today. Getting ready to ramp up, wind down one challenge, start a new challenge, do the 25X presentation for the mastermind group, and continue to keep working on the projects that I'm working on. Plus, I'm taking a course or so here or there that I want to just always be sharpening my saw and honing my skills, not just during a pandemic. I'm one of those people, crazy, I know, that's always learning something, right? Always trying to tweak and get better at lots of different areas and aspects of my life. And so that's why I do challenges. That's why I participate in challenges. That's why I read. I try to read. I did a reading challenge. Oh, that just finished on Sunday, the Read 30 Books in 30 Days challenge. And I squeaked through all of them. Thankfully, we learned a strategy for how to read and how to extract the information that you want out of a book without having to read it word for word. But I also had to explore and figure out different technological things, given my vision challenges, that would work for me to get me through that challenge, which was really exciting, because guess what? I can still get information out of books even though I can't see very well, right? And it doesn't involve having to listen to the Audible on, you know, speed it up, or to listen to books on tape, speed it up. And that feels good, because I don't want to listen to it word for word. If I want one chapter out of a book, because I'm looking for a specific thing, I just want to digest that chapter. I don't want to have to read the whole darn book. So, or I don't want to have to listen. I certainly don't want to have to listen to the whole darn book. There's not enough hours in my lifetime, even on super speed, to listen to every word of every book that I want to consume in my lifetime. So that's it. Have an amazing day. If I can help you in any way, please, please, please ask. If you feel like you're stuck and you just don't know what to do next, whatever your situation, my expertise and my area of emphasis is helping business owners, because that's where I come from. I come from a lots of different businesses and industries background, at least 27, over a quarter century in corporate America, in different leadership positions throughout some of the biggest corporations in the world. So I have this weird, unique, eclectic perspective and way of looking at situations that help me help you know what the next thing to do is. So ask if you need help, always ask. And again, I don't know the answer. I do have an incredible network of people that I can hook you up with that can help you get exactly what it is that you need right now. Guess what? Sometimes what we think we need right now is the exact opposite of what we actually know we need right now. We can help uncover that as well. Have an amazing day. Thanks for sharing my journey with me, and I will be with you tomorrow just to give you another installment of what's going on, what am I up to, and help you hopefully avoid some of the mistakes that I've made and learn from the lessons that I've learned, so that you can start wherever you are, but start on top of all my 47 years of experience and not have to make some of the mistakes I made myself, so you can catapult and move in the direction that you want to go faster and easier than you ever thought possible. All right, have an amazing day, and I will, of course, see you tomorrow. Bye.